start the game. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bell. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First down here for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Dogs want to crank the tempo.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
That's an absolute strike right there. Giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthews.
Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
Well, we knew coming into this one, this was an offense that wanted to come out, sling it around, but the timing is going to have to be a whole lot better. This defense has athletes who can close on the ball and make plays, and you saw it right there on that interception to open this game.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Back to pass, it's Ewers. Fires to the tight end. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback is snowed under. It's no surprise at all to find a Georgia defensive lineman wreaking havoc in the backfield.
Yeah, find those big, physical, aggressive dudes that can be physical enough to play the run in the SEC and then pin your ears back and go get quarterbacks. Georgia does that and finds those guys really, really often.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs. The first down for the offense. Timeout. Looking to move it through the air. And that pass is intercepted. Taking it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
And the ball is intercepted. Takes it the other way. The 20. Touchdown, Georgia. And this defense coming out with points of their own. What an interception return. What a play by this defense with a pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
To the air, it's back. Pressure coming. He's got it for the 2-point conversion, and they're up 8-zip.
How about that for a momentum swing? Your defense gets the pick six, offense comes right back on the field, and they get the two-point conversion.
And no one can get a handle on it. Ball goes out of bounds on the onside kick attempt. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Blue. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. The Longhorns headed quickly to the line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter.
With the score, Georgia 8, Texas 0.
This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on fourth. They'll try to pick up the first. And the Longhorns pick up the first down. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball too. You could see there right after the third down play, looking at his sideline saying, give me the ball, I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play for my team, and he comes through big time.
Back to pass, it's Ewers. Gets it out quickly.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Well, as soon as the running back got the ball, there was just absolutely nowhere for him to go. It just seemed like the D-line built a wall up front.
Yeah, and a great job. You're thinking pass right away because the draw is supposed to look like a pass.
Touchdown, Texas! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. They opt to go for 2 to try to tie it up right now. They want to throw it. He gets into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion ties the game. They didn't have to cover a ton of ground, moving at 33 yards. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Bell. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Fires on the move. Got his man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Back to throw, it's Beck. He's going for the big play. Makes the catch on the left. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Etienne. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And the Bulldogs line it up with a 1st and goal. They're going to throw it again. Looking to scramble. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Off play action. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. That's reeled in, it's dealt. Pulled down for the tackle. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that 1st down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those 3rd down situations under.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
You know, I think if I'm the quarterback, I'm probably not throwing at this linebacker anymore. That's now already his 2nd pick in this game. He's been doing an outstanding job in coverage. I think if you're the QB, you got to start avoiding him.
Finds his big tight end. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They don't mind being aggressive from deep in their own end, and it paid off there as they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. They'll run it from the gun. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Ewers. Finds his tight end. Stopped after making the catch. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And he makes the catch inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Well, in the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends, like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Coming out with it, it's Etienne. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Scrambling away. He fires it out to the right. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. The Bulldogs in the hurry-up. Trying play action. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the 1st half. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this 2nd half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. They got plenty done through the air in the 1st half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the 2nd half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least
got a lot of running room. Touchdown, Texas! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel.
Off he goes! Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Offense, quick tempo.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Second down coming up. Looking downfield, it's back. Fires to the big fella. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. And the Dogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They keep attacking through the air. Pocket starts to collapse. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now the play fake. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Oh, they knock it free. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
Number 1.
If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Finds the tight end. On the move at the 30. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Let's see what they've got on second down. The toss sweep to the right. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Texas.
This is a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Ewers. Fires to the big fella. Oh, look out! Touchdown, Longhorns! What a grab and go for the score. Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground, reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. He slings it deep to the left. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The play action fake. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And he is brought down, but what a way to finish this quarter with the pick.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Texas 29, Georgia 14.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Scanning the field, it's Ewers. Got his man on the right. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Bringing it back. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick.
I definitely am trying to be a little bit conservative. I can't be cautious, but I want to be a little bit conservative. Up 2 possessions. The clock is my friend. I got the football. The worst thing I can do is throw an interception, turn the football over, stop the clock, give them the ball back in an opportunity like this. Yeah, this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Off the play fake. Starting to feel a little pressure. And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty flag down. I think the offense is going to pick up the first down. The defense was offside. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Here comes the Texas offense. And now when you have a solid lead like this, Jesse, you find out, can you deliver the knockout punch?
And we're expecting them to come out here and just run the football, bleed the clock, let the big uglies up front get some push, and ball security, David. That's a premium.
Yes, take care of the football. Don't make any dumb mistakes. Be physical. And listen, if they want to load the box, don't be afraid to take a shot.
Back to throw, it's Ewers. Fires to the wideout. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the right. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Out of the gun to give to the back. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. He's looking to throw. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. The defense with a huge momentum swing, taking it all the way in.
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
He makes the grab in the end zone. 2-point try is good. Not really sure why they needed it, but it's a 1-point game late. The clock is just inside. 50 seconds to play. If they don't recover the onside kick, this one is all but over.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Looking for a gap. It's blue.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Ewers. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
And with that incompletion, it now sets up a very interesting decision for the head coach, right? You've got a narrow lead. You kick the field goal now, you force the opponent to have to at least score a touchdown to retake the lead. But you can also seize a lot of momentum if you get it here on 4th and short. If you're able to score a touchdown, this is a completely different game.
They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they could